What's the reception in Jamaica been like for the royal family? And do you think it's time that Jamaica cuts its ties with the colonial past?
Well, as you can see from the images coming out of Jamaica, mixed reception. But of course, it is time for Jamaica to cut ties with the past to, shall we say, shake off the shackles of colonialism. It is now and it is timely.
And why is this such a pressing and timely issue? I mean, recent polling suggested it's around 50% of the population of Jamaica who are keen to become a republic. But that surely means there's another 50% who want to hang on to that history, however potentially upsetting it may have been.
But we don't know from these pollings who are taking them, and we don't know the percentage of the people. I certainly haven't heard that. You must also remember the situation with education in Jamaica. Many people have not had a good education. And so if people are not informed, then they can't make informed decisions. And that is the reason I am straying slightly. That is the reason why you do not need a referendum. What you actually need is for the Prime Minister, the government of the day, to amend the Constitution, and then you can have a republic rather than a referendum, because the people are not well informed. I'm not saying everybody, but we are talking about education in Jamaica, where the situation is such that many people do not realize what is going on in this country and around the world. And many people do not know their history, the history of slavery and colonialism. And those are the things that we need to think about. So a referendum is not the way to go, people. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, if you are listening, it is about amending the Constitution. Thank you.
Dr. Velma, don't go anywhere. I'm going to put this to Calvin Robinson, who's of Jamaican heritage. Now, Calvin, she's got a point, doesn't she? I mean, she's saying that there are people in Jamaica who probably aren't as educated as perhaps you, and surely it's time to just get rid of that colonial past, stand on their own 2 feet and be a proud republic.
She may have a point, but it's a terrible point. This idea that people are not smart enough to make decisions for themselves is very undemocratic and it's scary. It reminds me of the arguments we heard plenty of times through the Brexit referendum. The fact that the elites should be there to make the decisions for us because we're not educated to a level that if we were, we would understand things from your perspective is wrong, it's elitist, it's undemocratic. I think what we should do is put the vote to the people. If the people of Jamaica want more independence, and they do have independence, they've been independent since 1962, if they don't want a constitutional monarchy anymore, then that should be based on a referendum. And I think actually the vast majority of people in the country of Jamaica still love the United Kingdom, still love the relationship that we have. We have a shared family, a shared heritage, shared history. Not just Jamaica, the whole Commonwealth together is stronger, united actually. And the last major poll that I saw suggested that actually the majority of Jamaicans thought that the country would be better off if it remained a colony of Great Britain.